Back in November, the roller coaster world was stunned when Six Flags Great Adventure announced the removal of Kingda Ka. Having held the height record for nearly 20 years, it was a shock to the masses when the park pulled the plug. While it certainly was a shame to see this coaster go, it wasn't the only one. Great Adventure removed quite a few rides last fall, including the Parachutes, Twister, and Green Lantern. This last one in particular stands out to me. With the removal of both of these green giants, one for better, one for worse, the park has freed up an enormous plot of space. Prime real estate as well, being located right next to the parking lot. The park has already confirmed that a replacement will be coming, so what could it be? In this video, I'll discuss some of the potential rides that Great Adventure could add to fill up this space. Let's get into it. When the park announced the new addition, they added that it would be a, quote, record-breaking launch coaster. Well, what could this mean? Well, I see a few possible options here. Recently, the Six Flags chain has been branching out. With Six Flags Qiddiya opening soon, the chain has begun to work with other manufacturers they didn't previously consider, such as Vekoma. In fact, the all-new Flash Vertical Velocity that just opened at Great Adventure this year was manufactured by Vekoma. If you take Energylandia for example, if you look at some of Vekoma's work there, or even some of their work in China, say like on the Top Gun models, a Vekoma LSM multi-launch doesn't seem too far off. Something on the larger scale would fit better here, but they could even take a smaller ride and make it extra lengthy. Another possible option would be another Exacoaster, similar to the one being constructed in Saudi Arabia. Now that Six Flags is working with Intamin again, an Exacoaster could work in this plot. Now, I don't think that the chain would go out of their way to outdo themselves, but this ride could certainly be record-breaking within the US. However, this would be extremely costly compared to the last option. If they wanted, they could also have Intamin install a custom launch coaster, similar to Red Force at Ferrari Land. Though similar to the Exacoaster, a ride like this would be insanely pricey to build ground up. There's also the possibility of a low-to-the-ground coaster, say from Intamin or Premier. You might think it would be hard to break the record then, but I would disagree. I think it's Hagrid's down in Orlando that currently holds the record of most launches on a roller coaster. With the space that Great Adventure has, I'm sure they could do something to top this. Who knows, maybe they'll even branch out behind the safari and utilize some of the space back there, kinda like Nitro does. Considering work has already begun on the project though, there's a high chance that this ride will be large in scale and or budget. No matter what they do, this will certainly be an interesting addition. Hopefully, with the entire chain being under Cedar Fair management now, something good happens as a result of this project. But we'll see how it goes. Anyways, that just about wraps this one up. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe, and check out some of my other content. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.